Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your you and them reading. If you've been here before, then welcome back. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. My name is Lydia and I'm going to be pulling some cards for the sign of Sagittarius for you and your person. I set the intention for my readings for your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, so please check your other placements if you don't see your story here today. If this reading does resonate, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with anyone who you think would benefit from hearing its message. Don't forget, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And with that, Sag, you're just going to jump straight into your reading and see what's coming up for you and your person. Can we see Sag, please? Energies for Sag, Sag and their person, please. Energies for Sag, Sag and their person. Sag and their person. Oh, we've got the Ten of Cups. Well, we have the Nine of Cups on its side, and we have the Two of Cups. Okay, well, this is straightforward. Someone's coming at you, Sag, and they're coming at you quick, but they're not quite there yet because your Nine of Cups is in the connection is on its side. So although this is a really great connection, it has yet to fulfill its full potential. You're looking pretty sturdy, though, with this, in regards to this energy. Pretty safe, pretty secure. If it's not in regards to this energy, it's just safe and secure within yourself. You know where it's at. You know what it's about. Everything around you is looking pretty wonderful. And the person who's attached to you is really feeling you, really digging this connection. So far so good. Let's just jump in and clarify. I want to see why this Nine of Cups is on its side. It might be that you then knew. That's why it hasn't fulfilled its potential. Or it might be a longer term connection with still more room for growth. So let's see. Can we get some... We'll clarify your energy first, Sag. So can I please get some clarification on that Ten of Pentacles for Sag, please? Ten of Pentacles for Sag. Ten of Pentacles for Sag, please. Okay, Ten of Pentacles for Sag. Oh, we've got Judgment in reverse. Is this someone coming back around for you, Sag? Oh, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Emperor. Okay. Well, you're feeling very grounded, Sag. I like that. You actually... Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, so Sag, I haven't clarified the rest, but this is how it's looking like it's panning out. So you are really coming into your sense of self, your sense of empowerment, your sense of independence. So you're kind of learning how to fulfill your own needs without the needs of someone else. That's why the Five of Pentacles is now in reverse. Yeah, so filling your own cup without actually seeing any cups on the table. That's what you're doing. You're learning to live by yourself without a sense of lack, without expecting anyone else or anything else to fulfill your needs. However, as you're doing that, you're even knowingly or unknowingly opening the door to reconnection from something. Possibly this person, but we will see. Yeah, so the more you go into yourself, the more you're standing your own power, Sag, the more and more you are actually drawing in things that are actually good for you. And it strongly looks like it's someone from the past. But that's probably why we're Nine of Cups is on its side. It's probably something that you met them before, it didn't quite reach the full potential it should have done for whatever reason, and now there's a second chance coming in. I'm reading this as energetically. I don't think you're doing that on purpose. I think you're mostly just focused on yourself and what you're doing and your own sense of security, which is wonderful. Okay, right, let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're releasing something. Well, in the connection, there's a release in the connection. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, and we have the Six of Wands. Somebody's coming back to mend some old wounds, Sag. It involves letting something go from the past. It's a connection that felt quite good. Somebody didn't quite get victory with you, or you didn't get victory with them. One of the two. It was like, oh, I'm getting that almost. We almost made it, Sag. We almost made it, and it didn't work out. Something happened, or someone at the time could not let go of either you or something in the past, but now they're letting go. Or something happened between you two, and the other energy couldn't let go, or you couldn't let go. Well, it's been let go of now. And I think that's, I mean, it could have been you, because like, you're the one now standing in your power, trying to learn to live without other people. So it could have been maybe you couldn't let go of something and it kind of created a distortion over the connection. Or I'm getting that maybe you were trying to hold on to them, and the more you held on, the more it pushed them away. Well, now you're actually looking really independent and cool. I mean, you're always cool, Sagittarius. Then now we're like, oh, okay, I'm now ready for something deeper, something more, Sag. I don't know, we'll find out. Shall we ask him, Sag? Let's ask him. So if you can hear any planes. I'm keeping the windows open because it's roasting in there, Sag. It's roasting, especially with all this hair. Right, okay, can we clarify the Two of Cups in Sag's person's energy, please? Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Oh, the Page of Swords. Yeah, this distance here. The Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person is feeling a little bit without you. This is also karmic, so this could be karmic coming back around, or somebody feeling a little bit unlucky at the minute, a bit down on their luck, probably since leaving. There's still a lot of passion and drive there for you. They've been keeping an eye on you, so I think that there has been a period of disconnect. Don't know, some of you could be strictly have been no contact with this person for a long time, or you were just like, I just need to take a break. It's going to be varying degrees of that. But they look like they're making moves towards you, Saggy. Wrong deck, what am I doing? Clarify with the Egyptian Art Nouveau, please. Thank you. Right, I'm going to clarify your energy and see what's going on there, Sag. Could you please clarify judgment for Sag, please? Judgment for Sag. Okay. Judgment for Sag, please. Can we clarify judgment? Can we clarify judgment? Oh, that one's come out. Oh, we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You kind of put a halt on something there. Okay, yeah, we've got the King of Swords and we have the Hermit in reverse. So you took some time here to reflect. You've recognised that you need to think something through. You need to think something through. You wanted to gain clarity. There was some communication, so some of you might still be communicating with this person, I'm unsure. It might have been proposed in the past that you keep going with the connection, but you decided to put a halt to that. You realised that you needed to go within, and probably being connected to this person at the time was not in your best interests. You couldn't focus on yourself. Okay, can we clarify the Five of Pentacles, please? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, look, Two of Cups in relation to this connection here. The Devil, yeah, you realise there was some unhealthiness going on. Yeah, the Five of Swords in reverse. You realise there was some unhealthiness. You was like, do you know what, I just can't win here. It's turning into an unhealthy attachment. I'm feeling like shit. I'm not feeling good. I need to remove myself from whoever this is and stand in my own power. Okay, right. Can we clarify the Emperor, please? Can we clarify the Emperor? Clarify the Emperor. We've got the Hanged Man. Yeah, you took some time out. You've got the Ace of Cups to focus on your heart space. And the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it was balancing. How can you love yourself and also love this other person? You might have gotten a bit lost with this other person. A bit like, you know, not away with the fairies. That implies that you've lost your mind. No, I don't think it was that bad. I think that you probably, because you're giving. Sagittarius are very giving people. My mother was a Sag, very giving, very generous to people that you love. And I think you may have gone a little bit overboard with it in the past, Sag. And you thought, actually, I'm not getting back what I'm putting in. So I'm just going to remove myself. I'm going to just focus on what I need. This person's not coming forward for me in the way that I need them to come forward for me. So you just left it. And you were like, no, I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to go within. I'm going to focus on my own stability. But doing that, when you're doing that, it's somehow attracted in this energy back towards you. I'm not getting that this energy was new, because it looks like you showed me a history here in the connection, but I want to get into it. Can we please clarify the Four of Pentacles? The Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles for Sag. Oh, Two of Cups, yep. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. At some point, somebody just kind of gave up on the connection. It was going really, really well. Both of your heart spaces were open. You were working equally towards 9 of Cups. It just didn't make it. Somebody at the last minute just went, bye. I don't know if you were ghosted by this person, if I'm honest, Sag, or somebody just made an exit, a sudden withdrawal. And then that's where you probably fought to try and get them back, try and get it on track. And then it was just a bit of a dead end to just give up. You're like, I'm wasting my time here. Right, can we get the 5 of Cups, please? 5 of Cups in the connection, please, for Sag and their person. The 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Okay. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. And then we've got the Ace of Cups again. We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the King of Cups. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups on the table. So this was an energetic match between the two of you, that's for sure. Both love was equally shared in both ways. 4 of Pentacles, again, this time in the upright. So this is you. You wanted the commitment. You were holding on to this. You were like, no, this is good because I can feel that this is good for me. This is a brand new emotional beginning for me. I feel fulfilled. I feel loved. I feel great. And then they dropped it. They dropped the ball on you, Sag, which forced you then to go within. I mean, you were trying. You tried. I think some of you might have been completely ghosted by this person. Some of you tried. They hung around for a little bit and you tried. And then that's when you realise that you were just giving away your energy reserves into like a dead end because they just weren't coming forward for you. Can I get the 6 of Wands, please? 6 of Wands. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands, which is the Crown of Fire in this feminine energy. And we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and then that's when you give up. You're like, what am I fighting for here? Is there anything living left to fight for? They're not giving to me. They're not coming forward. They did at one point. But the 6 of Wands here, I think, is showing that you'll need to feel victorious in the connections that you're actually putting efforts towards. And that's normal for everyone, Sag. Like, you were kind of putting on a bit of a brave face. Just going, you know what, eventually they'll come back around. Eventually they'll start giving to me again. Because I mean, they must have done at one point, or else you wouldn't have let it get this far, Sag. But I know you, Sagittarians, you will give and give and give to people and give and give and give to connections with asking very little in return and actually be genuinely okay with that. Yeah, you have high standards for yourself. You don't hire other people in such high standards. You're quite self-aware in that way. You're like, just because I want to give 1,000,000% doesn't mean everyone's going to want to give 1,000,000%. You do it because you enjoy it. You enjoy giving. You enjoy inviting people in. But you know when there's a line. You know when the person's taking the piss, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? And I think you got to that point with this connection. Like, I'm not getting anything out of this. It's actually just a waste of my energy. It's depleting my energy. So you put a halt to it. Start investing in yourself. Good. Okay, right. I'm going to clarify your person's energy now, Sag. Because they've got you on the mind. They still think of the connection often. Can we please clarify the Page of Swords for Sag's person, please? The Page of Swords for Sag's person, please. Page of Swords for Sag's person. Page of Swords. Page of Swords for Sag's person. 4 of Swords. 4 of Cups in reverse. And the 10 of Wands. Right, so they've been dealing with a struggle that I don't think they've been entirely honest with you about, Sag. Because they're showing me struggle, but you haven't given them any reason to be struggling, so it's not you. During the connection, when you were together, there was a struggle going on with them that they were ignoring. And it was building up and building up and building up. This could have been something at work, could have been with their family life, could have been with their friend groups, could have been with their finances, could have been anything. They were dealing with a struggle that they were trying to ignore. However, while they were trying to ignore it, they were neglecting you because while they're with you, that was in the back of their mind, or they would, I don't know, vanish for days to try and deal with whatever this was and weren't communicating it with you. They were hiding something from you or keeping it. I don't think it was meant in a malicious way. It might be something they were embarrassed about. You know, That they were like, I don't want Sag to find out about that. They might think lower of me, less of me. So they just kind of tried to hide it and deal with it by themselves. But that didn't work, because all it did was kind of make them neglect you, really. But now they've actually stopped doing that. They're actually engaging with whatever struggle this is that's going on with them, and actually coming more into alignment with themselves, who their true selves is, and more in touch with their heart space, and their third eye, and their throat, and their, I always forget the top chakra name. Crown chakra, that's it. Because that's the Four of Swords is about chakra alignment, particularly the higher chakras. Because they've been clouded so far. Their thinking was clouded, their heart space was clouded, because there was something else getting in the way with them fully emotionally and intellectually investing in the connection. But they're dealing with it now, or they've dealt with it. And now they're turning their eyes on, okay, I've basically made room in my life, this thing's gone, I can now got time for Sag, but could be too late, don't know, that's up to you, Sag. Can we please clarify the Knight of Wands, please? We'll clarify the Knight of Wands for Sag, or Sag's person, should I say. Knight of Wands, please. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. We've got the Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so they're a little bit worried that you're not going to let them back in. Which, I'm not surprised. How they've been, Sag, you know, you're not going to think twice. But yeah, the people think Sagittarius are hard to forgive. No, it's only usually the connection that they've been given to has just got so far of hand in the other energy taking that you're just like, I just don't have anything left to give. It's not that I don't want to forgive you, right? So they're going to be thinking of ways of getting over that barrier, because they do want to reconnect with you. And at first they're going to come in quite softly and probably say like, let's just go for a drink. Let's just see how it goes. Let's just go somewhere fun, to a concert or something like that. Let's not get heavy. But their perspective has definitely changed from where it was before. Okay, can we please clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Okay, Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Sagittarius person, please. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please. Three of Wands. Death. The Eight of Swords. Okay, yeah. So they've been in their head a lot about this. But they've transformed. They've been working on themselves. They've been working on the way they think. They've been working on the way that they deal with things. Now that they've kind of gone over this transformation, they are now open to new opportunities, hopefully with you. However, they do feel that luck is not on their side on this one, because I think they might think that too much damage had been done. And it's going to be very tricky to get back towards you, Sag. There's a reluctance here in that regard. Obviously, they want to defend the progress that they've made in their own mental health. So they're like, can I take a potential rejection from Sag at this time? I see them going for it regardless, though, because they're showing me more energies of wanting to come towards you. All they're showing me is nervousness about doing so. So they might be a bit slow to come in. That being said, should we get some time on it? And I don't do the times for everyone. It depends on the nature of the reading. If something comes up in the reading where time is, you know, a factor, I'll try and pull some time cards for you guys. Right, when's this going to come out? Sorry. I normally do this at the very end, but I'm feeling called to do it now while the energy's hot and fresh. Right, can we get time, please? And when this will be for those of you where you're in no contact with this person, or might be in limited contact, but it still seems to be going nowhere. What time? When will Sagittarius person come through? Let's have a look. Fall. Oh, so Virgo season, Libra season. Your season, actually, a little bit. Okay. Depending on when the time that you're watching this as well. And this is pretty timeless for all you Sagittarius there. Right, let's get some... well, that could be when you fell out, when they left you. Take it as it resonates, Sag. Let's get some universal advice. Oh, cards are being a bit weird today. Okay, cards, all right, calm down. Let's try again. Can we get some advice for Sag, please? Thank you very much. Advice for Sag, please. There we go, perfect. You know what? Sometimes, Sag, you just got to ask a little bit extra nicely to the cards. Okay. Right. Advice, please. Advice. Advice. Advice, please, for Sag, if you'd be so kind. Thank you, universe. We appreciate and love you. One on the side that wants to come out. Five of Stones in reverse. Ace of Bows, hello. And this, everyone's been getting the Magician. This Magician is the CEO in reverse. So this is not something you intentionally are manifesting, but you are manifesting it. And that's why it's going to come through as a surprise. So there you are, minding your own business, thinking you're never going to hear from this person again, or they're going to engage with you again, or they're just going to be distant with you forever. And then suddenly it's going to look like they're doing 180 overnight. They haven't. They've been working on stuff. They're showing me they've been working on it. I mean, you know, time now, it's going to be around fall or autumn if you're in the UK. Virgo, Libra, Sag season. It'd be a nice birthday gift for you, Sag. Of this energy coming around. Now, whether you accept them back or not is entirely up to you. There's going to be varying degrees of the kind of neglect this person's put you through, which is, neglect might seem like a harsh word, but you've got different kinds of neglect, even if it's just, you know, emotional neglect through a little bit of lack of communication, all the way through to full emotional neglect of, you know, they left the house, they don't come back for days, that sort of thing. It's on a range, it's on a sliding scale. Take it as you will. But yeah, it looks like it's something that is manifesting back into your life without your conscious awareness of it manifesting, which is kind of cool, actually, when that happens. But whether or not you accept this energy back in your life, totally up to you, Sag. You're calling the shots here. You are calling the shots. Okay, Sag, I'm going to leave the reading there for you today. Thank you so much for joining me here in Zen 10. Thank you so much for all your likes, subscribes, and shares. I appreciate it very much. Best of luck with this situation. Although you got it, Sag, you know what you're doing. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.